だがつわものどもよ、わきまえていたか。夢とはやがてことごとく冷めて消えるのが道理だと。
Alright guys, welcome back to my Crown of the Old Iron King gameplay part 2. If you missed it, please go back and catch part 1. I'll make sure to put a link somewhere around here for part 1. I'm very excited to be playing through this download. I like it so far. Um, it's a lot harder than Crown of the Sunken King by a lot. The difficulty scales really high. The enemies don't feel cheap, they just hit really hard. And I like that, I'm not gonna lie. So far I really like the atmosphere and everything about this download is to me it's like a step up from the Sunken King. Don't get me wrong, the Sunken King was beautiful. It just felt like it had a lot of cheap areas to it. This one is it doesn't feel cheap. And I don't know, it has its own, I guess you could say, flavor to it. It has quite a few unique enemies, whereas the Sunken King only had a handful of enemies. So I'm really enjoying this download, guys. So I mean, tell me what you think in the comments. You know, what you like, what you don't like so far about the download. And even though this is my second character, uh, I still get lost in the layout, and so it feels like it's gonna be a challenge to make invasion videos in this area because I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to find the host. And so I'll leave you guys with that. I take it real slow in this section here just because it's not an easy area to get through. Um, if you guys remember, that door was locked, but that's because the barrels were blocking the door. So if you guys saw what I did, I shot arrows and busted the barrels, and then I'm able to open this door. Now when you do that, you're able to attack and take care of this guy here. This guy here just sits up here and throws essentially fire bombs down at you, making it more difficult for you to take care of the area. If you're a melee focused character, I really recommend that you do what I just did there and take care of that guy before you step down and take care of the other guys. Excuse me. Um, this area here, I recommend you take it slow just because there's a ton of enemies there, and if they gang up on you, they will deplete your stamina quickly and break your guard. Um, I recommend you shepherding the little barrel guys down to the bottom. Just sometimes you'll get lucky, and the giant with the club that spits fire out from his shoulders, I guess you would say. Sometimes he'll walk around the area and accidentally hit one of these little barrel guys, blowing everyone up and doing major damage and taking care of most of the enemies for you. So there's some strategy to this part, but like I said in part 1, I am more of a melee slash archer hybrid type character. I do a lot of damage with my bows, and so I kind of like do a little bit of both. I do some melee and I do some range attacks and stuff like that. As you can see here, I'm gonna snipe one of these guys um, with my black bow, hunter's black bow. I have a hunter's black bow plus 10. So I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Just kind of watch what I do If you like to play cautiously, I recommend going about it this way. This area is not an area that I would rush recklessly through, as you can see. So go ahead and enjoy the video, and I will chime in later on for any other interesting parts that we might run into. Okay, this enemy here is very annoying. He does elemental damage, fire damage, and physical. He has very long range for his attacks, and he can close the distance pretty fast. So he's a dual threat type of enemy, and they can really overwhelm you if you try to turtle them. So I don't recommend trying to turtle their hits. I recommend you kind of like move around and find an opening and do as much damage as you can, and then maybe roll out the way, or if you have. Well, I don't recommend blocking them because, like I said, the damage will go through. So this is another kind of area where I like to take it slow and easy. Um, there's an ambush, but you'll kind of see how I kind of negate the ambush and kind of take care of the area. Again, this is not a DLC that I recommend that you just rush recklessly through areas or just try to power through it. It really it has this tough spot, so check it out. Alright guys, down here is where over there you'll get invaded by a dark spirit who is very annoying, and that whole tower over there is cursed. And also it's where you'll find the majestic sword, which is Artoria's sword. I don't want to go in there right now because I don't want to get cursed. We'll go back to that later, and I will show you guys how to go there with the right equipment so you won't get cursed, and I'll show you how to take care of that area later on. Right now, we're gonna move forward. We're almost to the next bonfire, and also we're coming to the end of part 2 of the playthrough. And so just make a mental note of that we will come back to that area, and I will show you guys how to get your curse resistant high enough where areas like that won't even be an issue. The door behind me is locked. We need a key for that. That area there is also cursed. Alright guys, that does it for this part. That's the end of part 2. Please make sure to check out part 1 if you haven't done so. Go ahead and check out my channel, subscribe. Your support means a lot. I am a small-time uploader. I'm not like the other big Dark Souls 2 uploaders that just kind of stick together and really don't care about anyone else but their little clique. So, you know, show your support for us little small timers, and we appreciate it. Catch you on the flip side.